Hi friends. So today I will discuss about optimism. Like in life you will never see any person who is pessimist and successful. तो जिंदगी में जो ऑप्टिमिस्टिक लोग होते हैं, जो आशावादी लोग होते हैं, वो ही सक्सेसफुल बनते हैं. ओके, दिस इज अ लाइन बाय Peter Diamandis, that person I like most, who written the book Bold, Abundance, and Future is Faster Than You Think, and his new book also Longevity. So he's a great person. He's also the founder of Singularity University. He's also founder X Prize, that is a prize is rewarding the people who thinking moonshots, like they are thinking outside the box thinking. He's partnered with Elon Musk to do that. So people who are optimistic in their life always be successful. चाहे मे बी उनकी लाइफ में इशू है, लाइक मे बी सम प्रॉब्लम्स आर देयर, बट इन लॉन्गर टर्म, if you think in longer term, in 10 year, 20 year, in decades, then you find those people are very very successful in longer term. They will find something good at the end of the day. So my optimism today is in talk about AI, technological advancement, what we are seeing through last 10 years. Like uh, in 2013-14, after, it's not about any political analysis, like it's not about Narendra Modi ji ki government ke baad kya ho gaya India mein. It's not about that. It's all about that digitization, how paced the growth of economy in India. First thing. Second thing is the how global scenario has been changed after the COVID, and third thing is about how technology is changing exponentially. Exponentially means we are thinking linear, like my salary will grow 5%, 10% this year, and for government employees, like government employee thinking 3% DA this year and 5% increment and all things. So we are thinking like that, but the exponential growth going in technology, like AI. If you seen, ChatGPT was released in 2022 November, okay, and we are today in end of the November of 24. In just 2 years after the issuing of ChatGPT was the first model predominantly used by everyone across the world, and acquired, I think, 1 million or 100 million. I'm not able to recall that exact number, but number of users in just I think 1 month or something else. So in shortest span of time that ChatGPT has acquired. So I want to tell you that AI is going to be more greater technology than internet, digitization, and motor car, fire, and all things. Because if you think like before AI, we whatever, like, if think about nuclear bomb is the technology we have invented it. Some people invented it, okay, and we only can decide that nuclear bomb can be exploded, and it can be used for the war, or it can be used, nuclear energy can be used for the energy, for nuclear energy, fusion energy, and all things. But we can control it, okay. The judgment finally in the hand of humans. But if you think that about AI, it's generative AI and all things. Generative AI generating ideas its own self, like AI is deciding things, like AI can remember things, they can analyze things, they can apply reasoning, logic, and all things. That one thing is missing is human touch and emotions, but except all, they are having all type of capabilities. And my optimism in today's talk about that AI will transform all the industries. And what the Elon Musk is doing, the Department of Government Efficiency, is that I think the greatest task he's handling in the history of humanity, because we are having good economic and all things, like growing and all things, but ultimately the deficit and that economic issue with the governments is a huge level. Like if you go through the government of America is still having 7 or 10 trillion of deficit and some debt issue, what they really having and all things. So 7 trillion is a huge amount. Like India's GDP is around 3.42 trillion total in terms of. But if the USA government is having difference like 7 to 10 trillion, that 2 3 countries, they are running in the papers, like they are not having any money in their hands and still they are doing work. Like this is the debt crisis, can be. And some prediction by some economists said that 30 trillion debt crisis coming in USA. And if USA become defaulter, then it will be the huge market crash in the humanity, more than 2008, more than 1929, and more than dot-com bubble in 1999. So my concern is that these problems can be solved with the help of the AI. Like AI will increase the efficiency. Once the efficiency will increase, the production and the money generation will increase, because once the efficiency will increase, the market will work its optimal level. And as Adam Smith said, that if government not intervening in the market and it's going free flow, then it is the pure competition market and it is the best way to grow any economy. Correct. So right now total GDP is around 100 trillion year, and we are growing like average world is growing around 2% GDP, 2 to 3% total GDP, and India is growing 6 to 7, sometimes 8%. China is growing 4.2%, and Indonesia and some African countries are around 3 to 4%, and USA are around 1 to 2%, and some European countries are downgrading, and Japan is going in minus and all things. So the 100 trillionaire economy right now can be increased by 125 or 130, because with the help of the AI, if AI can add some efficiency in the market with 2.5 some percentage of like there, then it can be increased. So in coming decades, efficiency will definitely increase. Very sad news for the government department employees who just get cracked the exams and be there. But in coming days, if they will not adopt, then there will be a severe issue in the market, because the person who are earning a lot of money but is not contributing in the economy, that there is no point of view to give that money to that person. So the same thing will be applied in coming years in India, to cut the bureaucracy thing, to increase the efficiency and all things. One thing. Second thing about optimism is that AI will make our life very easier, more healthier, and more prosperous. Because if you go back in the history, you will find that the history in history, humans invented some things like they invented fire, after that they invented wheel, after that they invented some weapons, after that they invented insulin, after that some computer transistors and all things. So these technologies helping humanity to grow faster exponentially. Like if you think, first time transistor was around one building, like a transistor like one building, and right now in GPUs more than 1 million transistors in just 1 by 1 feet, around 12 inches area. So think how like 1000 fold exponential growth in the pace of the economy. So my whole observation is that in coming days, in coming time, the people who are very optimistic, the people who are very open-minded and radically open-minded, and those are accepting the things like, okay, I'm not good in these things, okay, I will acquire the skill and I will do something great. Those will be successful in life, and especially the people who are specialized in in their areas. Like if the person doing something, then he should be very good at that thing what he is doing, and the same time person should have a broad experience and a broad understanding about how the economy work, how the world work, how the politics work, how the system work, how the system functions, and how the organization work, how the human psychology works, how the free market work, and what is the meaning of free market, what is the meaning of capitalism, what is the meaning of socialism, how the democracy work, how the monarchy work. So when you have those type of understanding, then you can think that how the people spend their time, how the people spend their wealth. And when you have these type of understanding, then you can do something in the area of economy, and then you can earn money. So in coming years, it will be very very difficult to earn money with little skills, because if you want a good money, then you should have a good level of skills, because most of the things will be on chat gpt, on ai and generative ai. People can ask whatever they want to ask and all things. So if you are a teacher, still you will be in trouble. If you are not a government teacher, you will be in very trouble, because the people will find their answers on chat gpts, and people are relying on those things also. So if you are not creative, then they will ask everything to chat gpt. So you need to be creative, as well as you should use chat gpt in your work, and you should be very aware that what is going on in the industry. The Sal Khan, the founder of Khan Academy, who wrote the book, uh, some book about the education and ai. So that is very very great and very good book, you can read that. So optimistic people will live longer, will be successful, and will be happy in longer term, because the pessimist can, those having the pessimist mindset, they will think that this will be not happen, this will be not happen, and they will not take action accordingly. But the optimistic will take action accordingly. See things about Elon Musk. If you see his 2004 interview, at that time that person was saying that I am trying to solve some problem like energy crisis and some space exploration, and I want to make the life multiplanetary and all things. Right now, after that 20 year, everything what he thinks at that time, that was correct. He invented first time electric car, he invented a Neuralink, he invented boring machine, he invented Tesla, that is car, and he invented solar energy, the solar city company. He invented SpaceX to explore the space and all things. So whatever he thinks, he was right, because he was very optimistic about the future. And if you see the interviews of any CEO or any type of person, you will see that those people are very optimistic in their life. That's why they are very successful. So today's talks, main intention is about that you should be always be optimistic in life. Whatever the problem is going there, okay, it's okay going there, but you should always think that the problem will be defeated, and in coming time you will be happier, you will achieve your goals, and you will do something great. So this is my observation. It's all about my observation. It's not about anything else. And second thing is about that AI will make life very easier, because uh, AI will help humanity to find out the answer of climate change, disease, Alzheimer, cancer, and all things. We can invent new vaccination. I'm giving you one example, like DeepMind's AlphaFold 3. That is the model. That AlphaFold 3 invented new type of proteins, and for that invention and that new research, this year a Nobel Prize goes to that DeepMind Google CEO, who has worked on that AlphaFold 3 and protein invention. So think, like, protein is the thing that only can nature can invent it. But think about it, like, the protein is very complex thing. Like, we are having protein in our body and all things, but inventing a new protein, it's something crazy thing. So AlphaFold understood that uh, that Google Mind CEO and the research team given all type of protein nutritions and ingredients there, and machine learning trained the machine learning that these type of proteins are in the universe. All type of proteins details given to them, research data given to them, all type of lab reports given to them, and they trained the model. And after that they asked it that invent a new protein, and that model has invented new protein. Same thing are applying in drugs, like new type of tablets can be invented with specific disease, and new type of vaccination can be invented with that. So the time of research and invention is going down. It's going exponentially down. Like, if there is a today, if any COVID, and we are having AlphaFold 3 supercomputer, and that can learn the things very in milliseconds, then we can invent vaccination in just 1 to 3 months. Okay, like at COVID time it has taken around 6 months trial and error and research and all things, but now it is possible that we can invent a new vaccination in just 1 month, and a trial can be done. Yeah, definitely some regulation and all things are there, like approval will be not given by the International Medical Association, but it can be happen. That's one thing. Second thing is, like, earning money. Like, in coming years earning money will be easier. Those people who will not be lazy, they can earn money. Okay, so like people will have everything from like chat gpt, they will have all type of digital tools and all things. So uh, the most of things will be done at platforms digitally and all things. So those people who understand the basic thing of technology, they can survive with those things. But if you want to be billionaire millionaire, then you need some specialization. So you should uh, be able to solve some problems, then after you can do something. So these are my observation. And as Vinod Khosla, the venture capitalist, said that coming years everyone will have free educator, free doctor, and a free advisor, because the AI models cost is going very down, and it is available everyone for everyone. So this technology is going that something like a general purpose technology. So in coming years everything will be will be very easy to afford things, and very easy to do something. Whatever you want to do, you can pursue your passion and everything, because those things will be permissionless. Right now if you want to do things, some permission required, but in coming years everything will be permissionless. So this is the observation, and in coming days it will be happen. Like when that Elon Musk in 2000 and 2004 was talking about electric car, boring machine, Neuralink, SpaceX, solar city and all things, then that people time that it will not happen, it will take time, and no investor will invest money and all things. But right now, those who invested money, those are the billionaire and millionaire. So in coming years, those people who invest a lot money in AI research and model application and all things, those will be the greatest powerful people in the history. See, understand right now who are the greatest and powerful people in the world. You might name some politician, but I would like to tell you that powerful people right now are Bill Gates, Elon Musk, Sam Altman. Okay, because those people are people who are having control on the mind of the humanity, the universe. Like, think about Mark Zuckerberg having data of each individual in the world, what they like, what they watch, everything through Facebook, through WhatsApp, through Instagram, what is their pattern, what is their behavior, habits and all things. Accordingly, he is driving the data, ads and all things, and you are buying and changing your behavior based on that algorithm. So he is the most powerful thing, even though he can change if the algorithm, right, he never do that. But if triggered some algorithm, and he triggered the algorithms against any country's government, that government can be destabilized in just 2 days. Because if the videos against the government will be populated there, and those videos go viral, and the videos not against the government will be by algorithm eliminated, then the rebels will be very angry, and they will capture the capital like Bangladesh. So this can happen. Like, definitely Facebook and all things are having privacy things, and they are not doing, and they will not do. But think about the bad scenarios that can be happen. Like, technology is the thing that is a good tool and a good servant, but if it is become the bad master, then it cannot be controlled. So these are the very very bad concerns. Like, think about this. Elon Musk right now is the most powerful person in the world. Like, he is in the administration of the America, he is the most supportive person for the Donald Trump, and richest man in the world. Okay, right now he said that he can invent he that from USA, Washington to Beijing can be in 40 minutes. Like, that journey takes 12 to 15 hours, that can be in 14 minutes. He can use that space shuttle Falcon 9 or something else. So think if he will be able to do that, first thing. Second thing, he is having humanoid robots and all things. Third thing is he is having control on the space. Like, he's having satellites and Starlink and all things for the internet and satellite communication, all things. He's having the Neuralink, that company that is having chips and all things. So if all together he will apply everything to do bad things, then he can control whole the humanity. Because like he's doing something very very audacious, very bold, something great, but he's doing in good terms. But think about, if he will think about bad things, then it will be end of the humanity. So the same time, the same, it will definitely, it will not happen, because the evolution teaches us that the fittest will survive, and the human intention and humanity and that subconscious mind always help humanity to go further, like march forward. We will not go backward. Like, if you think that we will not invest in the energy market, we will not invest in digitalization, we will be happy like our ancestor, all things, that cannot be happen. If we want to grow, then definitely we should think about the optimism, we think about the future, and we should think about the coming decades. In coming decades, you will have a lot of humanoid robots that can work your daily task, like breakfast doing and all things. They can help you to laundry, they can help you to making breakfast, cleaning your daily task and all things. But those people who thinking that no, 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 that will not be happen, I want to tell you, brothers and sisters, it will be happen. Because I read history books, like I read Yuval Noah Harari, Sapiens. The history teaches us that those people who are taking audacious goals, they are making footprints and they are changing the way of thinking of the whole humanity. Think like Albert Einstein, think like Adam Smith. Adam Smith is the first person who given that view of free market, and because of that view, America is flourishing today. And after the America, people and other market adopted the same model. So Adam Smith was the great thinker, and he changed the way of thinking of the humanity. He changed the behavior pattern of the human mind. The same way, like Elon Musk and things, they are doing something like NASA is sending rockets and all things and the satellites, and he's thinking that we are sending at it and it not coming back. But think Elon Musk doing that audacious task, that his Starship will go Falcon 9, and those satellites will go in the space and will come back and will land here. And that chip has been chalked it and it cast back. So it is very, very, very unconventional thing. It is an impossible thing, but he is thinking and he is making history and doing all the things. So because he was very optimistic from the day one, and he's also optimistic today, and he's also optimistic about the world, and he's saying that AI is the far more dangerous for the humanity, but some regulation and all things required. So that's why I'm telling to you, like, we are in the golden age of humanity. AI will do a lot of work for us. AI will help a lot of problem for the climate change, cancer, disease, Alzheimer, dementia, all type of things. AI will help us to invent new type of protein to cure disease, and definitely uh, AI will help us to make homes cheaper. Like everyone can afford a good home with the 3D printing technology and with the new type of sustainable material, so that a good type of 3D printer can print that home parts, and we can assemble it. So this type of things can be happen. So being optimistic is the greatest skill in the world, and I think we should, everyone should practice it. And I'm very optimistic. Yes, definitely I'm reading a lot about Peter Diamandis and other people who are very optimistic. I'm seeing a lot of interview about CEO and all things, so what is going there and what will be happening in coming years. So definitely you people also should learn that optimism is the great skill in the world. Like people are talking that this will not happen, like this is not possible and all things. I'm telling you people, like everything what great people, the people who are inventing things, will happen because the invention and the research and optimism is the great tool to change the way of human mind. If you think about yourself, like 10 years back, if you want to watch something and all things, you are taking some CDs, and you are plugging it in some CDR driver, and you are watching the movies and all things. Right now the Netflix is having everything on the cloud. You can use it from your phone and all things. So same way, like if before 10 years, reaching out to any bank and all things, you should be there physically. If there is a check and everything, you go there and do something else. But right now you can do RTGS NFT from your home. You can send money across the world by just in one click. And also these are things at that time was not possible. First time that thing was done by Elon Musk by X.com and Zip2. They invented something that by Google Mail you can send money. and today PayPal is that greatest company in the world, and after that PayPal, Elon Musk become the millionaire, and the PayPal founders like uh, Reid Hoffman, Elon Musk, Peter Thiel, those are the people who are the billionaires and greatest powerful people in the world right now. So those think that something can be done, it can be done. So optimism is the greatest skill, and AI will help to solve a lot of problems. That definitely AI will make people miserable, vulnerable, and those people who will not be able to adopt the AI, they will definitely lose the path. So this is all about from today's optimism class. I will come back with the next new class, something related to economic history or something related to like green energy or sustainability or something else. So okay, thank you, bye bye, goodbye.